We start with breaking news. Sky News understands that the whole of Nottinghamshire will go into Tier 3 lockdown on Friday morning. Nottingham City, Broxtowe, Gedling and Rushcliffe council areas had already been preparing to enter Tier 3 at midnight tonight. Instead, the entire county will go into the highest restrictions together on Friday. Well, let's cross live to Westminster and our political correspondent, Kate McCann. Kate, I suppose the government's done this in order to ease confusion for those in that part of the world.
I think that's been the general aim here, is to make sure that the whole county goes into the same tier, Tier 3, at the same time. And of course, as you said there, some areas had been expecting this perhaps a little earlier than Friday at midnight, but now the whole county will move into that much more stricter lockdown measure together as one. And the local MPs have generally welcomed it. There had been some suggestion that hospitals in Nottinghamshire had had to cancel some cancer operations, and that, of course, had led to increased levels of concern about rising infections. In fact, the infection rate in Nottinghamshire has, on the whole, come down from the peak where it was around 7 days ago, but still running at quite a high level, and some pretty big concerns about what happens if it doesn't go lower than where it is now. So clearly, Tier 3, the most strict tier of the government's new system, is where ministers feel is appropriate at the moment. That, of course, means that people cannot socialise in the ways that they were before, that some places will be closed. Pubs and restaurants, for example, can't open unless they're serving a substantial meal. What it will mean for people, though, living there is a big change in their way of life. And, of course, there is a whole debate now about how areas can move out of these tiered systems and what kind of things the government is looking at to reduce restrictions on people's lives. For the moment, though, at that point in time, the whole of the county of Nottinghamshire will move into Tier 3 together at the end of this week.